There we go. And pike are just a fish that is made for war, and I love it. Right like that. What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the Hobson Outdoors YouTube channel. Today we are out here at some beautiful ditches in North Dakota looking for some ditch pickles, otherwise known as snot rockets, otherwise known as northern pike. Well, at least that's what I'm going to be fishing for right now. It's going to get rainy later today, and I won't be able to get out of this area that I got into, so probably only be here for about an hour or so, and then I think I'm going to head over to Larimore and try to get on some bass and bluegill, maybe some crappie. So stay tuned for that. But without further ado, I'm going to grab everything, get set up, and get walking down there. See if I can't find some northerns. Alright, so the baits that I'm taking out here with me, because I want to be as light as possible, so I'm only taking two. That big spoon with the flashers on the back, and a zero crankbait, which I have never used to try to catch northern pike, but because they run so close to the surface, I think they got a good shot at being a good kind of wake bait for these fish out here today. And then, of course, the spoon. I probably would never go pike fishing and not bring spoons, because they are just that overpowered when it comes to pike. Pike love big flashy things, and spoons are most definitely big and flashy. I'm using the Daiwa Regal reel and an Abu Garcia Vendetta rod out here today. It's a medium, extra fast, 50-pound Suffix 832 braid, and a 30-pound steel leader, which is a must. I don't care what pound it is, but steel leaders are a must when you're fishing for these big pike out here. Then I have muck boots on, but I am already close to the top of my muck boots, and I am not even out here, so I might just be rolling those down today and raw dog in the water, which is kind of cold. Yep, I'm already out in about knee-deep water. Whew! And it is most definitely cold. We're gonna try not to fall right now, because that would suck. Alright. I think the zero crankbait is gonna be a good starter, because I'm already seeing a lot of weeds very close to the surface. Especially out right there. There are a lot of weeds really close to the surface. Well, honestly, I might have been a little bit better off running a frog or a spook, but try to find a decent spot here to get a good cast off. I am hearing a lot of stuff behind me. There we go. Oh, and that 50-pound braid just pulling them right out through that. First little toothy critter of the year on that zero crankbait. Kind of hooked him under his gill though, which is okay, because that'll help me get a little bit of a hold on him. There we go. First little guy of the year. Get him back in that water. Let him swim off. That is just a little taste of what these ponds have to offer. They can get easily twice, 3 times his size. So I say let's keep on fishing it, see what we can't find. I'm gonna head to the next pond here because I don't have all day, and we'll see what I can't get out of there. Probably gonna replace that crankbait just because it kind of sucks to carry around. But I'm gonna head out of here. All right, I'm back here at a different pond. I also grabbed my ugly stick. I got the Daiwa Revoris on here with 30-pound braid and a 30-pound steel leader. Grabbed another spoon, put the wake bait away, and she's looking pretty bad there to the northwest of me. The mosquitoes definitely decided they wanted to come out and are actively committing war crimes, so that's fun. We're gonna see if I can't land one more pike. I switched to a micro blue and silver spoon, so we're gonna see how that does. There used to be a little access point along this slough, but I'm not seeing it. There's also, this slough is about its normal height right now, I think. Pretty close to. And the grass is a whole lot shallower. So that's nice. And grass don't come up nearly as high. Oh, hopefully we can get some. Oh, dude, me and these freaking mosquitoes are gonna go to war over it. I hate mosquitoes. Dude, it's funny. This ugly stick throws this micro spoon about twice as far as that Abu Garcia was throwing a full-size spoon. Both have a steel leader, different size line, but also a different reel. So this one's got the Daiwa Revoris on it instead of the whatever that other one was. I already forget. There we go. That's a little better pike. And when I say a little better, I do mean a little better. God, he's acrobatic. I always just let pike fight themselves out and get tired, because if you try to grab a pike while it's still angry and doing its thing, you are a lot more at risk of getting yourself hooked or just getting yourself slashed by pike teeth, getting yourself hooked, all sorts of good stuff. Pike are no joke to play with. I mean, I love to play with them, but they will slice you. Yeah, I'm going to grab through that other gill plate, because if I do not, he is going to get that hook in me. Boom. Alright, now the hooks are in his mouth. And one thing with pike, always have a pair of pliers, because that hook is back in his mouth. And there is a good couple of layers and rows of teeth between me and this hook here that I do not want to have to deal with. Alright, beautiful little pike here. We're gonna get him back in the water. Still feisty as ever. Keeping my skin wet too, so that's a good thing. He's right here. He buried himself in the brush and now he didn't move, but he's gone now. I really do wonder where these pike go during the winter, or if it's deep enough and just has enough life to keep the heat towards the bottom of these sloughs hot enough to keep them from icing out. I definitely got bit right there several times. Almost hooked into him. I don't know if he felt those hooks though. There we go. That's a bit better fish. He's kind of turned sideways. I don't know what's going on right now. Maybe he got into some weeds. Yeah, I got him hooked in the mouth. I don't know why he turned sideways like that. Okay, sorry for the interruption. I got a phone call. My sister and her boyfriend are coming out here to meet me. Hopefully I can get them on some pike. I don't think either of the two have ever really caught any pike. My goodness. I've had this pike on for I was probably on the phone with them for a good 30 seconds. And he's just been chilling here. I go to pull into him. Yep, and that is why you always be careful. I almost rarely ever go fishing for pike and don't come back with some sort of cut or scrape. These pike out here aren't the biggest you will find for sure. I'm sure on anybody's YouTube channel you can find videos of 40, 50-inch pike being pulled, but these pike are fun. They bite like bass. Open your mouth. I'm trying to get this hook out for you. I think it's kind of cool that he stayed on as long as he did. Okay. All right. This one's a little bit longer, but he's not quite as fat. Definitely a decent little pike. You can see he's got a little scar on him right there. Probably from fighting another fish during spawn, but just a beautiful river monster. River, lake, just can truly get to be some freshwater giants. There you go, bud. Just slowly swimming off. I'm waiting for him to just catch some energy and wham. No, he is just slowly digging. I don't know. There must be like little channels and stuff under these mats, because give him a little. There he goes. Every time I've released a fish out here, they swim down to the bottom and then disappear. Like disappear into the ground. So that must be like the little channels and stuff must be like the little holes when I'm walking around here. And I step in and almost half disappear. It's just cool. I'm gonna have to take these reels apart and lubricate them for sure. But yeah, that storm, if you guys can't tell, is a lot closer than it was. Which is kind of more and more ominous as we go. But it looks like it's just going to be a fairly small patch to hit me. Like I can see through it and everything, so. Hopefully that means mostly good things. I just almost wonder if topwater isn't 100% the goat right now with as overcast as it just got. That fish put himself right down in the grass. He's not all that huge. Almost wonder if I should turn my drag down just a hair. He swallowed that spoon though, holy cow. That little run right there, that's why I didn't just take him up and start dealing with him. Pike are nicknamed snot rockets for a definite reason. And I've said this before and I will say it again, They will mess your day up if you give them the chance. You'll come out here innocently coming to go fishing, and next thing you know, you're freaking going to the hospital for stitches. Extremely fun to fish for, extremely aggressive. Will, without hesitation, mess your day up. And he swallowed that spoon. Oh my goodness. Sometimes with pike it's almost easier to go out the back, and I almost feel like that might have been the case with this one. But he's looking fairly good. I don't think he'll bleed too badly. Like I said, just a beautiful little northern. And him back in the water. He is bleeding a little bit. I have a feeling he'll be alright. Yep, there he goes. Like I said, the straight dive down too. I don't know if they use these mats to try to get from place to place. I almost wish I had like a camera or something on my bait so I could see what the heck's going on down there sometimes. Oh, I don't even think I stung him, so he's still... Oh, no. Fix that. I'll fix this. I don't even know how this really happens. There that is. What a mess. I might have had a shot at getting that pike again, but I doubt I do now. That was false. He's a bit smaller than the last couple I've caught, but still a welcome guest. Now that sounds like almost like a little PW50, like somebody brought their little kid out here. Are you gonna get explosive or what? Definitely a little bit smaller specimen, but you can see that crimped barb should just pop right out. Can show you guys the fish faster. Just a beautiful... Pike are just a fish that is made for war, and I love it. Right like that. Even the small ones give you just the most insane dramatic fights. They'll go airborne, they'll do all sorts of stuff. Yeah, that sounds like a little PW50 or something. A little 50cc two-stroke dirt bike. That doesn't really... I thought that was like a little 50cc boat motor, because I've seen people put little John boats and stuff into that pond over there, but that's not what that's sounding like to me. Which is cool. Like, you're not supposed to dirt bike and stuff around back here, but I have no problem with somebody bringing their kid out. And I've even thought about bringing my bike out here. It's kind of a cool place to be. The storm basically cleared up in front of me. So I don't know if that's going to be much of a problem. I know it is supposed to rain tonight. But I doubt it's going to rain for more than a second out of that, and those thunder clouds look like they went south. So I think that was a fish, but just, oh, that was 100% a fish, dude. There we go. Bro, the stuff you can do out here is just absolutely bonkers. Did you guys see the way that fish just hit me? Man, I love pike fishing. And just look at how acrobatic and powerful that fish is. Oh, he gave a good fight. I crimped my barbs the way she goes. I know I just told you guys sometimes. Well, I usually don't have a lot of problems with crimped barbs, but I usually don't. And if they get off like that, then that's what it is, and keep me from getting stitches. Who knows? I know I sound really scared of these fish, but they are just beasts, and they're to be respected. I can't believe that hookup happened the way it did, though. That was bonkers. I just kind of set it back down and jerked. It might be raining. I think it is ever so slightly, but if you look at what's about to hit me, it really doesn't look all that big. No, I don't know that it'll bother me too horribly bad. My goodness. Dude, and he just choked it too. He is definitely by far the smallest pike I've caught today. The small ones are almost more of a detriment to deal with. I'm surprised you guys haven't gotten a drop on my camera yet. Holy cow. There. I broke one of his gills, but he might still be okay. I bet he still swims. Swims away, so. There we go. Tiny little guy. Right at the beginning of the rain. Oh. I might head back to the car for a second. Grab one of my other spoons and kind of wait out this little thing of rain. I know my dad always tells me, stand there and cast in it. And obviously that fish came out of casting in the rain, but with this storm having lightning with it, I don't know that I exactly want to be out here right now holding a graphite rod. Yep, that was a fish. Get him in as close as possible, as fast as possible. Try to keep good pressure on him. He's barely hooked, so I kind of want to get him off as quickly as possible. He's not a bad fish. Well, he's not great neither. Can you quit splashing me? Thank you. Oh, perfect. But when I say he was barely hooked, that's what I mean. Get him on my right hand. I mean, that's a bit bigger fish. He's probably a good 30-inch pike. This is a little guy, and you can see just, you can't really see. You can see how just girthy and fat he is right there. These fish are eating well. They're almost never pressured, because this is just one of those spots that's hard to get into. Puts him back in the water, and he just takes off like a rocket. Alright, I'm going to go get up there. That way I can signal those guys to where to come, and then get them out here. So, I'll see you guys back here in a second. I might grab a different spoon. At least 2 different, little bit bigger spoons. And get back down here. Alright, we got Rissa and Wyatt out here now. Gonna try to get them on some pike. Just see how they do. We got both of them. Wyatt's got a popper on. I've got a spoon. Same spoon that I just had. I've also got a Fire Tiger spoon with me. And then another one of these spoons. Just in case.
Hell yeah! Junior, I might need you. Get back over here.
Do you actually have a fish on, or are you just weeds?
Yeah, it's a fish.
Okay. Yep, let him fight out a little bit. Yeah, that's a nice little baby pike.
Yeah, just a baby.
Kind of get some of those weeds from around his mouth and be careful, because he will go ballistic. Okay. I think I cripped your barbs, so you should just be fine. You want to pick them up, grab them underneath the gills? No, like this. Put your finger right in his gill plate. If I can get mine out.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's good. You're alright.
He won't come back and bite me for that shit, will he?
No.
Okay. I would.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Oh gosh. We're going up. Jump, run. Moonwalk. Hell yeah.
Try to go pretty far. Fish on.
Sound good right here?
No, keep on going a little bit.
You gonna give yourself room to move?
Yeah, trying to. Wyatt. Do you want a spoon? Come here. Holy cow. What is up with these fish choking this freaking spoon today? Like, absolutely just annihilating it.
Right here?
Yeah, you should be good. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Beautiful little pike. Like I said, these fish are just meant for war. That good release. Look at that bait. It's getting all kinds of tore up. She'll be freaking bare by the end of the day. And my glasses are starting to dry up, which is a good thing. Oh, that's a fairly decent sized pike too. Like, he's definitely not bad size at all.
I wish I brought my phone so I could take a picture.
Well, I can crop a still out of this and you can get a picture.
Yeah, here, let me lift it up a little bit more.
Hold on. Well, I'll actually get a good picture of you with it.
Well, I don't really want to hold it.
Why?
Because they scare the shit out of me.
He's not gonna hurt you. As long as you're decent with him.
I think this is the one that's been watching it too.
Okay.
He hit me right up in here.
Let me see. Okay. Hold that. Open up. No, that's kind of almost a perfect corner of the mouth hook. He's not even really bleeding. But Wyatt said he wanted
Do you have something we can keep him in?
the back of Wyatt's truck.
We'll bring it over to Wyatt and said if he wants to try it, he can put it in the truck. How do you want me to hold it? You want me to just...
That's the bad part. I thought I crimped the barbs on this. There you go. Alright. Hold on. Let me get this back in my pocket.
Ooh, he's slippery.
Yeah, they're called snot rockets. Okay. Grab them.
I kind of got 2 pulls in here.
Okay. Well, don't fucking... Alright, grab them kind of under the gill, right like I got them on that other side. Yep, right like that.
Okay.
And then under his belly. Oh, he's pooping. Here. Actually, let me get on this side of you. So that you got the sunlight towards you.
I'm kind of ugly right now, though, so...
I mean, we're wading up to our chests fishing. But yeah.
He's pretty cool, though.
Yeah, I know. Pike are beautiful. You can release him if you want. He's not bleeding, but...
I'll let him go. Fish on.
Hell yeah. Don't reel him in so fast. Let him fight. We'll obviously keep pressure on him, but just let him fight. Wow, you got bit all the way out there. Alright, I'll be over there here in a second.
Why does this look like the same exact one I just caught?
They're cookie cutters out here. They don't really get much bigger than that. I don't know why. Every once in a while you'll find a giant, but I think it just takes an act of fish gods to create one. I think mostly it's because of winter kill.
Yeah.
So when this gets too shallow in the winter, or right before winter, and there's not enough rain, it'll get too shallow and it'll kill a bunch of them off.
What is he doing?
Coming back this way, I think. Here. Oh, I thought Hold on.
Oh, he's like, don't fucking touch me, bro. This is not cool.
Alright, swing on me.
Should be a crane operator. See, Dad, I can do it too.
Definitely leaving that in the video. Oh, this one feels a bit heavier than your last one, though.
Maybe that one should be the eater.
I mean, it all depends on how much longer you guys want to spend out here.
I'm having fun right now, so.
Yeah, I know. These fish are insane. Under the gill.
Well, no, I'm just. Yeah.
The red and white strikes again. That feels like a bit better fish. Woo! Yeah, he'll eat.
Is he big?
He's decent. He's probably 24, 25. But considering that Pike can get up to like 56, I think the biggest one ever recorded is 68 inches. Just taller than me. Yeah. Oh, he is pissed. And that's why I don't always grab him early. The beauty of a barbless hook, you get it out in like 10 seconds. Great. There you go. Probably one of the bigger pike of today. Just a beautiful fish. Great fish to end the day off. Oh! I was going to take him up to the truck, but that ain't going to work.
That's bullshit.
Unbelievable. Well, I am going to take you guys up to the truck. I'll probably film an intro up there, or an outro up there, and then be done with the camera today. I'm coming back down. I'm going to swim across and fish that point.
And if you catch another one, you can add it in there.
Yeah, well, I'd have to swim back with it, because I'm going to swim across and fish that little cut right there.
I've thought about that.
But
I kind of want to swim out that way too.
without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.